everyone, welcome to Tech It Up Middle East live at GITEX Global 2025. Today we are at PNY Technologies booth, but we are meeting a partner, Omnix International, and Joseph John from Omnix International, who is the regional manager for the region at Omnix. Joseph, how are you doing today?
Doing really good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and thank you for joining us for the interview.
It's a pleasure.
Joseph, can you please tell us about your GITEX highlights? What is Omnix International showcasing this year at GITEX?
Yes, Omnix and PNY, we have partnered to showcase our unique solution, that's Hot Systems. This is basically a custom engineered hardware which takes care of the workloads of AI, workloads of AEC applications, and different market segments. So we have come up with the hardware optimization technology, which is a proprietary technology which Omnix has developed here in the UAE, and we have fairly been successful in the market in the past 5 to 6 years in promoting this particular technology within the AEC segment. And we are showcasing different features of how hardware optimization technology enhances workflows in the AI era. So this is what we are basically showcasing here, and PNY is our partner in providing us the graphic-based solutions, and we've been partnered with PNY for quite some time, and it's been quite a big honor to be here in GITEX this year.
Great, thank you so much. Well, yes, you mentioned Hot Systems. That's your hero product for not just GITEX, but it is generally your hero product. Can you please tell us how these AI-driven Hot Systems are empowering professionals in the CAD, BIM, and AI/ML applications?
Omnix being a company with 35 years of experience within the CAD-based industry, we've been the premium, I would say, company which has introduced Autodesk into the Middle East region, and we have actually developed our core of the business within the AEC segment. So when the applications have started developing from 2D to 3D and 3D to 4D, the market requirement for computation has already changed. So we have started our in-house R&D team, where we started looking at various workflows, how we can actually enhance it. So this is one of the reasons that hardware optimization technology as a product has come into place, and we are primarily focused within the AEC segment currently, but we are also moving our expertise into various other market segments, which are like finance and healthcare and different smart infrastructure and things like that. Now, within the CAD and BIM, we have actually developed an integration process where the CAD applications can talk to the hardware much effectively than a normal workstation or a laptop does.
Right.
So this particular technology is what we are basically showcasing, and we were able to improve the performance and productivity by 33 to 35% by implementing this technology. So like I mentioned, in the UAE, in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, Kuwait, in India, we are expanding to our technology to Singapore, Indonesia, and Malaysia as well. So this is a very, I would say, unique methodology that we basically use in enhancing the professional workflows within CAD and market segments.
Great, thank you so much. Well, you made a very interesting point of enhancing workflows for your clients. 30 to 35% better than without using Hot Systems. Now, I wanted to ask you how exactly are these Hot Systems? Give us a use case or an example of a client that real impact that a Hot System has created for an enterprise client.
Definitely. Actually, the thought of hardware optimization technology evolved from the client itself.
Okay.
All right. We were more focused on traditional hardware. When a client comes and say, okay, I have a file that's not opening well, or it's taking more than 10 minutes to open. So the quick fixes basically, improve the memory or change the graphic card and things like that. But this doesn't fix the entire problem at all within the CAD and BIM, because the data sets that CAD and BIM industry has are very dense. Right? So to compute that, you need to have a different class of product, okay, that will interact well with the resource allocations of each and every software that the designer would basically use. So one of the client called us and said that, Joseph, I need a solution that basically gives me a better performance. I am not worried about any kind of a branded hardware, but I need something that runs my
and is relevant,
workflow, and it's relevant. This is the tipping point where we started our own R&D to understand how are these applications basically interacting within the hardware. What are the bottlenecks that basically it's creating when these applications are running. All right. So technically, if I say CAD-based applications are single-threaded, which means it cannot operate on multi-threads on a processor. But these applications are coded on serial-based coding patterns. All right. So to improve that performances, you need to have higher base frequencies. When you have higher base frequencies, you need to have better caching. So the entire ripple effect of that particular process to enhance, it's basically it's a vast subject. All right. So we have. So I wouldn't say that we have 100% cracked it, but we are trying our best to do this, okay, to enhance this particular workflows. So apparently when we started doing this, we never had any sort of a marketing. It was like mostly word of mouth, and people started calling us and like, okay, hey, we have this issue, we have this problem, we have rendering issues, the images are freezing. Alright, how do you basically? So that was a kickstart in understanding how these applications are basically tuned to these kind of hardware. Alright. Now hardware optimization technology basically takes care of it, and it's a research methodology of how hardware effectively talks to the software and the software talks back to the hardware.
Correct.
So this is the, I would say, one of the cases that we which helped us to develop this technology.
Well, I think you guys have done a great job at it.
Thank you.
Because I still remember a few years back when Hot Systems was launching, it was very new, and we had covered it on our platform as well.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's a great job done after all.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Last question for you,
Yeah.
Joseph. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of R&D that has gone behind creating these
Yeah.
Hot Systems,
Yeah.
and still continues to.
Yes.
Tell us about the latest innovations now and looking ahead.
Yeah.
What can we expect?
See, our R&D is mostly based on clients' requirement. Okay. So one of the requirement where client came to us and saying that any laptop that they buy for very high-end computation, it gets heated up. All right, so the keypads they get heated up,
Right.
or fans goes really loud and things like that. Even our machines were, compared to all other brands, it was the same architecture. So our team sat down and thought about a different process. How do we reduce this noise? How do we cool the laptop? So we came up with liquid cooled laptops. This is the first, I would say we were the first to introduce liquid cooled laptops into the Middle East region. So we had manufacturers back who were basically supporting us our idea. So we manufactured these laptops with liquid cooled. It's a very different architecture inside the laptop. So it's basically 0 decibel. You basically connect to a liquid cooled pod, and the laptops work seamlessly well, and the performance is basically very high because the components doesn't get heated up much.
Yeah.
So it's more relevant for designers who would like to run very high-end solutions like simulations, CAD, BIM, point cloud data, AR, VR, okay, and AI as well. All right. So this is one of the innovations that we have actually done into the laptop, segment. Now, when it comes to workstations, yes, we have done certain codings that basically runs to optimize the application and also the OS. All right. So it basically interacts between the application and the OS and the components.
Okay.
So now AI is the buzzword. So we are one of the first companies who are doing CUDA frameworks for AEC applications. All right. So CUDA framework is a very complicated process. So we write a Python-based programming. All right, to do the optimization on these applications. So it works really well and it talks really well with the hardware and the software components. Now the other part is we have a monitoring tool. We have embedding a monitoring tool which is called the HOT Guard. Now HOT Guard basically monitors different component usages. All right. So when I would say an administrator wants to see, let's say 100 designers, what they are basically using, what is the component usages, okay, how are they optimizing the component usages, or everything is monitored.
Right.
Okay, he can actually gain insight into what is his environment, okay, and make decisions accordingly for the further intakes. So these are the newer, the features that we are actually adding. From I think we will launch this next month, and then it will get rolled out into the market. Yes.
Great. Thank you so much. All the best for the launch. And
Thank you.
for having a conversation with
Awesome.
us. It was a pleasure.
Pleasure's mine. Thanks a lot.
That was Joseph John from Omnix International, the regional manager for the region. You heard from him how Omnix International and its hot systems, how they are enhancing workflows for the CAD industry, for the BIM industry. And if you want to know more about them, please do visit the PNY booth. You can meet Joseph here and he can take you through everything and how to enhance your workflows. So take care of yourself. Thank you for watching and do not forget to tech it up.